damn straight this is about to happen, AJ. We told you it was coming, and I feel bad for what you're about to see. And let's just say this is as quality as it can get.
Well, first of all, I think it's worth introducing myself in case you missed the 50k livestream. I'm the newest member of the Browse anime team, Vizoredkid. And without waffling on for half an hour, this is my top 10 favourite anime. At number 10 we have Roku no Yusha. I've been a massive fan of this since it was airing. It had a lot of characterization, everyone was new and fresh, rather than the old archetypes. The story had depth to it and the monologues of the main character were masterfully done. Art and animation were on point. I could keep going on forever with this, but I'll keep it short. Number 9. Rarara. When this anime started, it was like a slice of life but with some complex relationships and gang activity. While it was difficult to keep track of the entire cast as it began, I slowly started to understand the cast and learn how they reacted to each other. Though this is a minor downfall as the series continually adds more and more characters to the list. Either way, this anime is probably the best I've seen at displaying a web of relations. Number 8, I have Parasite. By this point, everyone must have heard of Parasite. The regular character gets his life completely changed with the emergence of a parasitic creature that takes over his hand. This anime was great because it showed a character coping in new situations, although a rather large variation to most people's new situations. It still made a relatable and interesting story to follow along with and didn't bore me at any point. 7. Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works. I think enough is said about this anime just by looking at the video playing in the background, but I'll dive in a little bit. This show is about mages that have contracted with so-called servants to win a war so they can claim the Holy Grail, which has the ability to grant any wish. This anime made an interesting point out of alliances and betrayal, as well as some rather aristocratic tendencies. And now for 6. Gintama. There really isn't any words to describe this anime besides, what the fuck. It's a parody comedy anime which has infringed copyright enough times to make YouTube blow a fuse. Everything in this anime is wacky, from Gintoki getting his joystick replaced with a joystick, from a masochistic vision impaired female ninja falling through the roof. I have no words. The halfway point. Number 5. Blue Exorcist. A fairly strange option many people may be thinking, but this anime was just perfect in entertaining me. Rin was the most lovable character possible, his struggles to move on after previous events, make friends, to get stronger. It was honestly just an amazing anime, and there isn't much else to say. Down to 4 now. One Punch Man. There isn't any recent anime fan that hasn't heard of this. The comedy parody action anime that aired at the end of last year. This was, in my opinion, a masterpiece. It took so many overused tropes and made them into jokes, yet still managed to incorporate them into a story. Characters were some of the most unique I have ever seen, simply because of how absurd they acted from time to time. This is just an anime that drags you through the stinging nettles of asphyxiation due to excessive laughter. And the Bronze Award goes to Steins Gate, a psychological anime that follows Rentaro Okabe, an average older than 18 looking 18-year-old. He happens to stumble across an incomplete form of time travel, and the anime still manages to fit in comedy from place to place without killing the mood. Silver. Fate Zero. Yes, another Fate series, so sue me. Fate Zero is the prequel to what happens in Fate Stay Night, with the main character being the adoptive father of Stay Night's main, Hiritsugu Emiya. This anime has quite the darker tone and has a strong attachment to morals much like its sequel, however the morals differ quite strongly, with these being realistic and those being ideal. Because of this, the anime gets in a lot deeper and gives a more fleshed out story flooded with regrets. The aristocratic tendencies were also back in this one. The top spot goes to none other than Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. Do I even need to explain why? I'll do it anyways because there's no limits to fanboying. FMA follows the story of two brothers, Edward and Alphonse Elric, who have lost significant parts of their own bodies, Edward's arm and leg, and Alphonse's entirety of himself after attempting the taboo human alchemy to revive their mother. This anime is packed with everything you want. A good story, romance, action, adventure, mystery. It's the most complete story I've ever seen, and because of that it takes my number 1 place. And that was my personal favourite anime. Leave yours in the description. As well as a personal request, leave your opinions of me as well. And with all that said, apathetic sign off.